Everyone has a centre. I'm thinking about being aligned today and being central to myself. Joy's been away for the weekend, well, last night, so it's just been me and Sam. And there's times on weekends when I'm centred and times when I'm not. And when I'm not, I'm thinking about work. Or I'm being pulled away from my true essence, my alignment, being one with myself. So today it was all about focusing on my son. And the weird thing is, I noticed that even though I've had a great day, and then we picked Joy up from the train station, a number of things have happened. One, I get a great message from somebody, one of my newest members, last night. And I'm very touched by that. And thank you, we know who you are. I know you watch these videos. And I will respond to that. This morning, my uncle who lives in Canada, I haven't spoken to him for so long, all of a sudden just reconnect. Not that we're, falling out or anything. It's just we haven't spoken in quite a while. And yet we just connected this morning about something random, which was really good and reminded me that I've still got work to do with connection. And then I get another random email thanking me for something, for an email I sent at least a year ago, 18 months ago. He's an actor, a young actor, very good gifted actor. And we spoke about a few things about health and nutrition about 18 months ago, but he wasn't in alignment with that at the time. It wasn't in the right time. But he's been clearing out old emails and come across a bunch of my emails and read through them and did some of the things that I invited on my emails, as I always do, to do. And he emailed me today and thanked me for that, because it made a massive difference to how he approaches his day, if you like, and gets things done. But always from always from being centered, in alignment. And I know I've been there today, and I know I drift in and I drift out. And I think all human beings do. I would suspect most people don't even get into alignment that often. It's almost off centre. There's always something, there's always some drama that takes you out of alignment. Some past story, some trigger that just takes you out. And most of the time, I find I don't realise that I've gone out. I recognise the drama, but I don't recognise that I'm not in that line. Because I know when I'm in that line, I get messages like that. I feel centered, I feel calm, I feel like I can do anything. I see things, my intuition is finely tuned. I pick up on things that people do, things that people say, actions, things that I do. Because a lot of the things that people do, including myself, are automatic. We programmed it that way. And then we just get on with it. The challenge is, if it even is a challenge, is to recognize, to listen to that intuition, that voice that is always speaking to us, but we choose to ignore it. It's almost hidden in plain sight. It's there, but it has just become another noise. But when you do have that self-awareness, when you do recognize that things are happening because you are in essence of yourself, then great things happen as they are meant to. We just get in our own way more often than not. Yes, the stories are perpetuated, usually from when we're younger. The conditioning, all that kind of stuff, the whole conscious net, the conscious filter. But if you can, just for 1 second, stop, breathe, and think about you. Instead of everything else or anybody else or what you should be doing because somebody else expects you to. Just do that for you and see where you are. See what comes up. See what you feel. See what the chatter actually is. Listen to yourself. Turn inside. Because when I find that I actually do that and I align myself, great things happen. And that's what my focus is on this journey going forwards, is to keep it aligned as much as possible. Keep stripping away, getting lean, getting minimal, getting rid of all the stuff that doesn't serve. And there's always stuff. I've got 45 years of this stuff in here. Some good stuff, some of it not so good, some of it doesn't need to be there, and yet it influences me on a daily basis. So it's up to me to have the courage to look inside and find out what those parts are that don't serve, so I can keep in that alignment more, because I like it there. Thanks for listening. Till next time, guys. Cheers. See you later.